Okay, so let's bring up our next comedian. He's a local favorite. He's a hipster favorite here in the Mission District. You can see him in a week and a half opening for Garfunkel and Oates at Cobb's Comedy Club. Please make it loud for Kevin O'Shea.
How's it going tonight, Roxy, huh? Make some noise, huh?
Yeah, when I say California knows how, you say to party! California knows how to party! When I say Street Fighter 2, you say Championship Edition!
Street Fighter 2!
Championship Edition! When I say non-Hodgkins, you say lymphoma!
Non-Hodgkins!
When I say, this isn't, you say, work it out.
This isn't
Work it out. When I say, let's see, you say, other people. Let's see, other people. When I say restraining, you say, order.
restraining.
Order.
Restraining.
Order.
Tell you guys a little bit about myself. I'm single. I know, it's a shocker. It's a shocker. I'm single. My ex-girlfriend isn't single. I know this not because I'm stalking her on Facebook, which I am, but because she's dating a good friend of mine. It's kind of a weird, awkward place to be in. I think I'm handling it better than most people. I think some guys freak out. They just lose their stuff and they're just like,
Dude, bros before hoes, man. Stop sleeping with my ex-girlfriend. You're gonna keep sleeping with her? You guys are like two consensual adults, and I have no say in this whatsoever? Yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, let's go in the weight room and hug it out over some Slipknot. Yeah, let's get this done.
that's not me. Like, my take on the situation, it's more like used cars. Just like, dude, if you can fix her, you can have her. Just get her out of my driveway. She's been there for weeks. You're looking up in the blue book. It is a steal, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to find a better offer than that on a slightly used 87. I don't know what kind of model of a car you could say to a woman that isn't a complete insult, so I'm just going to stop that there. I don't know. I think part of my problem with girls is, it's cliche to say, but I like my ladies like I like my coffee, non-fat, venti, cappuccino with like a little bit of cinnamon on top. I think I fucked that one up. I meant to say I like my girls, I'm sorry I messed this one up. I meant to say I like my girls like I like my coffee, sluts. Non-fat sluts. Have you ever been like single? You're alone and you're in a cold, dark room and you're not sure if you're shivering or if it's just all the methamphetamine you took just like finally kicking in. And you're just so cold and alone, you just take your shaking hands, you just place them on your genitals in this vain attempt to masturbate because you're just so high you're never going to get it up. And you're so frustrated you want to cry, but you're just so high it starts to feel really, that hasn't happened to anybody. I don't think this joke's going to work, I'm just going to move on. Politics, Obama, a lot of my friends, they're complaining, they're saying Barack's not getting it done. He's not doing enough. And I always tell them, what the hell do you know about being president, all right? Politics is a complicated thing. Do you guys know how complicated it is for a bill to become a law? It's so much more complicated than the cartoons they show you, all right? Like, if you want a bill to become a law, the first thing you do is you light a candle, all right? You light a candle, and then above this candle, there's a tightly pulled piece of string. And as the flame of the candle rises higher, the string, it catches on fire. And guys, it's pulled so tight, it just snaps in half. But on one end of the string, it's tied to this old boot. So the string catches on fire, breaks in half, and this boot, it just falls down to the ground. But on the ground where the boot lands, there's this bell. So this boot falls down, it lands on this bell, the bell goes bring, 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 bring. But next to the bell, guys, there's a tiny sleeping cat, alright? So, this cat is so tiny, you could call it a kitten, alright? This tiny kitten is just sleeping, and the boot lands on this bell, and the bell's bring, 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 and the cat just wakes up, it doesn't know what's going on, and stretches for a minute, licks itself, and that's when it realizes right in front of it there's a bird. And this kitten just jumps up, he mauls that bird, kills it, he plays with it for a minute, then he brings it up to you as a gift, and then you take that dead bird, you sell it for cash, and you use that to bribe a senator. That's how a bill becomes law. Thank you. I think my goal for like the rest of the year is just to like become a better friend to people. Because like, I try to be a good friend, but I always mess it up. You know, like I'm the type of friend who's just like, dude, you are way too drunk to drive home right now. There's no way I'm letting you drive home. And then he's just like, dude, there's no way you're stopping me from driving home. It's like, well, in that case, are you going by Mission 30th? Because I could use a ride. Like, if you can't save a life, you might as well save cab fare. It's my motto. I don't know. Like, and it sucks. Like, the other day, I was hanging out with my best friend. We were in his garage, and he found a treasure map. And we just kind of do what you do in that situation. We went to REI and we bought some equipment. And we went on an expedition. First couple days, awesome. Just me and my best friend in the woods looking for treasure. Third day, everything goes to hell. We get lost. We're wandering around in circles. We're just pissed off. And finally, I'm just like, hey, dudes, let me see the map. It's like, no way, dude. You can't see the map, because then you'll know where the treasure is. Dude, you're an idiot. We're both going there. Just let me see the map. And we argued, we fought like little kids for hours until finally, in jealous rage, I grabbed my newly purchased camping shovel and I beat him to death. And that's when I realized that our friendship was the greatest treasure of them all. That messed me up, alright? I can't lose my best friend. I'm horrible at meeting people, alright? No, it's true. I tried to start a conversation with a stranger, and 10 seconds in, he just turns to me and he goes, "You're gay and retarded." Like, dude, all I said to you is you're hot like a Power Ranger, so maybe you can't take a compliment. I guess it doesn't always go that poorly. Like, the other night I was in a bad part of town outside of a club smoking a cigarette, and this girl came up to me and she's like, you know, I know I don't know you or anything, but like, can you just like walk me back to my car so I don't get raped? It's like, that's a little bit weird, but I can totally do that. And I totally did it, and it was totally weird, because the whole time I couldn't stop thinking, this is going to be the greatest example of irony ever. And it totally was, guys. She raped me, I never saw it coming. It's like the twist in an M. Night Shyamalan movie or something. I had no idea what to do. Hey, thank you guys so much. I'm Kevin Marshall.